Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel. In this video, I'm going to be starting my new mini-series where I teach everybody how to make more Robux through their Roblox games. So in this video, which is part 1, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to add subscriptions to your Roblox game. So let's get started. So the first question that you guys may be asking is, what is a subscription? So a subscription is pretty much something that it's just like a game pass, but like the player has to buy it every single month in order to have it. So passes are like a one-time purchase granted in perpetuity, but a subscription is contingent to the user paying a monthly fee. So if the player pays a monthly fee, they will keep the subscription, but if they don't pay it, they will lose the subscription. The Game Pass, on the other hand, you have to pay once, and you don't really have to worry about it again. So to create a subscription, what you need to do is go into the Creator Hub, create.roblox.com, and once you're here, you want to find your game. For me, it's right here. I'm going to click on that. And once you guys are here, you want to go to the monetization tab and click on subscriptions. So let's click on that. Once you're here, you should see this page. You haven't created any subscriptions and stuff. You could just hit create a subscription. That should take you to the create page. So the first thing that you guys want to do is upload an image. I'm just going to choose a random sure, the YouTube PNG, just like that. And after that, you want to add a subscription name. So I'm pretty much going to say plus 25 coins per second or something like that. Oh, right, you cannot use characters. So I'm going to say 25 coins per second. And I'm just going to say description, you get 25 coins per second while owning this subscription. Now, I would not recommend creating a subscription where you give 25 coins per second. It's not really that good, not worth it for people. I'm just showing you an example of how you create a subscription. And now you want to choose your product type. So a subscription has 3 different product types: durable, consumable, and currency. So it may look like I'm giving currency, but this is actually a durable subscription type, because as you can see, it's a permanent in-experience benefit. It's not consumable, meaning that it's not like a temporary thing. I'm not going to give this for like 5 seconds and then they have to repurchase. And it's not like a currency in the sense that like it's not really in the term of exchanging, stuff like that. So I'm going to be selecting durable here. Depending on like your subscription, you can choose the product type. And the next one is price. So the price is usually seen in dollars when it comes to a subscription, unlike Game Passes where it's seen through Robux. You could select $2.99 or anything that you want. You can learn more about this and stuff like that. The final thing is the subscription period. Now Roblox, or I think because it's durable, you can't change the subscription period, or I think no, Roblox just does not have anything other than monthly. And so once you guys do this, you can hit create subscription and you can see that, and then you hit create, and that will create your subscription. And I'll take a little bit of time to load. Alright, so my subscription was successfully made. As you can see, it's right here. Now, as you can see, it's inactive, and I'm going to keep it that way until I teach you guys how to code it. Now, if you want to delete your subscription, you need the last 4 digits of your subscription ID, which what you can do is click on this and then copy. Now, there was a copy button before, but I heard that's a little glitchy. So you can just copy that right there, and you can go to, I think subscriptions is really slow because it's a new thing. So you click on the 3 dots, hit delete, type the last 4 digits, which you will have to see there and type. But yeah, so keep subscription. Alright, so that is how you create a subscription. All right, so now you guys may be asking, how do I like make the subscription in game? So we created it in the backend, now we need to use it in the game. So as you can see, I have a text button right here, and so the first thing I'm going to be teaching you guys is how to prompt a subscription. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to go inside of replicated storage and create a remote function. We're going to name this get subscription status, just like that. Now what we need to do, I'm just going to create a local script inside of here, and I'm going to name this subscription client, and then I'm going to start coding. So the first thing that we need to do is get the marketplace service and the player service, just like that. And we're going to say local subscription ID is equal to, then we need to get our subscription ID. So I'm just going to copy my subscription ID and I'm just going to paste it. And that's the wrong one. It did not copy for some reason. Okay, there you go. It copied. Now let's get our remote function. So local get subscription status remote equal to replicated storage colon wait for child. Alright, sorry about that, glitched a little bit. Wait for child get subscription status, and then we're going to say local purchase subscript. I'll just say buy btn. Local buy btn is equal to script.parent.buy btn. Then after that, we're going to check if the player has the subscription. So we're going to say local function player has subscription. Then we're going to have nothing. And we'll say local success, comma result is equal to pcall function. And then we're going to say return get subscription status remote colon invoke server subscription ID. And if not success, then we're going to print an error fetching subscription status, and then we're going to get the result just like that, and we're going to return. And in fact, if it is a success, we need to return a result that is subscribed, just like that. Now the next function that we want to make is hiding the button if the player already has the subscription. So I'm going to say local function hide button if player has subscription, just like that. I'm going to say if player has subscription, then we're going to say buy btn dot visible equals false, just like that. Next, we need to create the prompt itself. So we're going to say local function on prompt subscription purchase finished. We're going to pass the player, which we can assert its type as a player. We need to pass through the subscription ID, which is going to be a string, and did try purchasing, which is going to be a boolean. Now once we have those, we're going to say if we did try purchasing, then we will say task.delay 10, and then we're going to hide the button if player has subscription. Now the reason we have a delay is because it takes some time for the subscription to go through, as it's a big purchase, and that's why we have a little delay. Now we can call everything. So we're going to say hide button if player has subscription. Then we're going to say purchase. We actually say buy btn dot activated colon connect function. Now the reason we use activated is that if someone's on mobile, they can click on the button. If we do mouse button one click, then someone on mobile can't. We're going to say marketplace service colon prompt subscription purchase players.localPlayer and the subscription ID. And then we're going to hide the button if the player has subscription. And then we're going to say marketplace service dot prompt subscription purchase finished colon connect on prompt subscription purchase finished, just like that. So that's the client side of things. Now we need to do that server side. So I'm going to insert a script inside of server script service. We are going to call this subscription server. Then here we're going to get the replicated storage, and then we are going to just create actually no, we already have the remote function, so we can just say replicated storage.get subscription status on server invoke equal to function. We get the player and we get the subscription ID, which is going to be a string. Then we're going to say assert and then the type of the subscription ID, and that's going to be equal to a string. So we're just going to set the type of subscription ID to the string. And then we're going to return marketplace service.get user subscription status async player and subscription ID, just like that. And so that's really it to prompt the subscription. So let's hit play. And actually we need to make the subscription active, but if I click on this, yeah, because something went wrong. So let's close this, and I'm just going to go activate it. Activate. All right, so let me have this. Short version, this will not. Okay, you can't change the shorten. Okay, so we need to change experience name shortened, confirm the experience name shortened. So we need to do it like this, and we can hit confirm and activate, and let's give that a second, and boom, there you go. So once that is done, I'm going to hit play again. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't work, I think I know why. Oh, it does. All right, that's a lot of errors, but as you can see, we have the subscription right here, subscription system Roblox, and we have everything. So let's hit subscribe, and yeah, now the thing that we need to do is go into settings and enable that stuff. And then let's play the game one more time, test to see if this works. Subscribe, and okay, so that is working fine. Value of cannot be converted to a number. So it actually looks like we got a little bit of an error. I'm going to fix the error and see if it works again. Alright, so that's fine. I don't think we really need to worry about it now. I think the reason it's not working is because we didn't really integrate in the sense that we're not giving an award or anything like that. So the next thing that we need to do, as I just said, is give the award. So I'm going to duplicate this server script, name it subscription server award, and let's open this up. We can actually delete almost everything. I want to get my subscription ID right here. Paste that in. We can actually just paste this. We don't need replicated storage for this, and we can delete everything down here. So the first thing that we do is create our function. So we're going to say local function grant award, which is going to get a player, and I'm going to copy and paste this 3 times. We need one to revoke the award if granted, and we want one called check sub status. So first thing that we're going to code is the check subscription status. So we're going to say local success. Oops. response is equal to p call function. I'm going to say return market place service get user subscription status async, get the player and the subscription ID. If not success, then warn error while checking if player has a subscription, and we're gonna pass through the response just like that and return. Once we do that, we're gonna check if the response start is subscribed. If it is, then we'll just grant the award to the player, else we're just going to revoke the award if granted for the player, just like this. And then after that, we're going to say local function on user subscription subscription status changed. We're going to get the player, we're going to get the subscription ID, which is going to be a string. Then we're going to say if subscription ID is equal to the subscription ID, then I'm going to check the sub status, pass through the player, and then we're going to hook it up. So players.player added connect function, pass through the check. Oh, actually, we don't need function. Check sub status, and players.user subscription status change connect on user subscription status changed. And that's really that. Now we just need to code the grant award. When this happens, I'm just going to say task.spawn function while task.wait1, and we actually need to create some quick leader stats. So I'm just going to say leader stats, get the players, and I'll actually just code this off screen. Alright, so I just created the leader stats. I'll just say player.leaderstats.coins.value plus equal to 25. And for this revoke award if granted, what I'll do is I'm just going to say print revoked. I'm not really going to do much with that right now because we're not even going to call it actually, except here. But yeah, let's actually play the game and test this out. Alright, so I'm gonna hit play, and it's been revoked, which is good. Let's hit buy subscription. We can see it pop up for $2.99 a month. Let's hit subscribe. And as you guys can see, my coins are going up by 25 per second, which is awesome. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for part 1. As you can see, the button also disappears. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and make sure to stay tuned for part 2. Bye.